Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're all having a good Saturday, or whatever day it is for you right now. And goddamn, last stream we had a really nice cliffhanger. We hung on with the game story. We just had the kidnappers trick both us, but also... Or no, we had our allies trick the kidnappers and us, and it was kind of hype. It was like, whoa, triple, quadruple cross, or whatever. So, we're on the second part of Chapter 2. And I believe the main game is very close to beginning. If you don't understand how this game works, you might want to go back and look at some other VODs, but otherwise, let's see about getting back into this. And you'll be subject to all my sniffling the entire time as normal because I cannot prevent it. It is impossible. Maybe I could take like a Mucinex before I start the stream or something, but I don't know how well that would work. Because it works fast, but also not necessarily fast enough or in the way that I want. All right. Okay. So now just explain to us what the fuck was going on. Please trust so and bring everything to the everyone to the lobby. All right. Well, what? You know what? I don't know how the magic of editing works when you're like really good at it. So I believe that. I believe that's possible, even though it's constant and persistent. Nobody in the relaxation room, anybody in the monitor room, and nobody in the monitor room. Anybody here? Nope. I should be checking with Geen. What am I doing? Okay. Alright. Got any leads on escaping, Sarah? Yes. So both of you, please come to the lobby. Hey, and you didn't this time though, CJ. Did you really? So is attempting something right now. So, okie dokie, I'm half believing, but I'll come to the lobby once I'm done here. I wonder how much time we have left. Oh man, Kyutaro looks dejected for some reason. Huh? Kyutaro? Is he asleep? There's blood coming from his mouth. Huh? Muscle gorilla? It's okay, he's breathing. But he's not conscious. Why in the world? Kyutaro passed out in the chair. Why in the world? Some strange device on the ground. Fix it, Sarah. I've seen this on TV, meow. It's a stun gun, woof. Say what? If it touches you, you get zapped and can't move, meow. Obtained stun gun. And also, it's got a label saying one use, meow. No way, did someone use this to knock out Kyutaro? I don't think stun guns make you bleed. Yeah, there's no power anymore, so I think that's it, woof. What happened here? There's a tablet on the ground. I'll pick this up. Obtained a tablet. Is this Kyutaro's tablet? Why is it on the floor? Tablet. A tablet you can use to check your roll call. Found it next to passed out Kyutaro in the rubble room. Alright. Stun gun. Disposable stun gun that can immobilize a person. It's dangerous, so Geen and I took it in secret. Oh, okay. Wait, what? At any rate, we can't leave him like this. Yeah, but can you carry him, meow? Let's see. I'll try carrying him, because I'm a big girl. Okay, ready, set? He's too heavy to even lift. I was able to carry Alice, though. Yeah, we should call someone, meow. Yutaro! What happened here? We could explain later. Kitaro is okay, right? Might take a while before he regains consciousness, it looks like. I see. We'll meet up in the lobby later, Sarah. I'll give him a piggyback ride if I have to, because you're on your way to escape, right? Onto a way to escape, right? Yes! Do what you gotta, alright? Thank you very much. Alright. God damn. Anybody here? Nope. My bedroom? Anybody here? No. Now's bedroom. They're still here? Alright. Long stairs. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go to the room of lies to see if anybody's in the room of lies. Anybody in here? No. Nope. Nope. Nobody. Rune core. I don't know where else we would go. Medical office? I suppose so. Huh? The lights are off. There's someone in the darkness. I see. Your heart may be rather wounded. Mine is? Not just yours, necessarily. Everyone's is falling apart. Everyone's. Sometimes it's better to forget memories that are simply too painful. And in reality, the human brain is made to do so. All of you are too strong, so you can't erase your own memories. And so, you want to erase them yourself? My memories of Alice? Only the painful memories, you understand? Those fun memories as brother and sister, those will remain. You could just forget the bad memories. I am the only one who can cure you. No. Hi, LBG. How you doing? Sure enough, I can't forget Alice. I don't have too many memories with him. If I lost the bad memories, there'd hardly be anything left. So I don't want to forget even a shred. Miss Reiko. Understood. Huh? Sarah? Reiko. So you wouldn't use the machine. Yeah. Maybe I took the hard choice. I'll be in the lobby, Sarah. Talk to me if you need me. I believe this machine to be one way of achieving happiness, no matter what you think of it. Sniff, sniff. Meow, it smells really sweet near her head, woof. It's actually as delicious as it looks. Would you like to have a bite? That's gross. I'll pass, Meow. Ah, is that so? I think I've called everyone now. Hey, Sarah, what are we getting started here? Woof, man, Kyutaro is heavy, all right. Is there really an exit? Geen is currently our partner. He has dog vision, I guess. Let's believe in so. Everyone's gathered. All right. Seems Kitaro still hasn't woken up. It's like he's in a deep sleep. Oh. I'm worried. I'm worried whether he'll wake up. It's fine. If it comes down to it, I could try splashing water on him. What is this? Gym class? Sarah? So's working to get us out of here, right? Kinda. There's something up. There may be some ulterior motive here. But you entrusted this to So, didn't you? I'm sure there's a part of you that wants to believe too, Sarah. Yeah, there is. Don't sniff me, please! I'm not doing it because I want to either, Meow. Don't treat me like a pervert, woof. Gee, you don't have to sniff her to tell her that kinda smells nice. Jeez, what's with you? So, like, what happened is that So and Now just tricked the kidnappers into a trap. So, we're, like, trusting So to, like, be continuing with, the whole thing of continuing to go against the kidnappers in some fashion. But again, like, my hypothesis is gonna continue to be that So isn't evil, he just thinks that Sarah is evil for some reason. Smells like a gorilla, Meow. That's because I've got a gorilla on my shoulder. I hope the floor master doesn't find out about this plan. If Gashu saw us, that would be bad, wouldn't it? After the incident with the fake Mishima AI, they might soon notice something's going on. Now, shut the fuck up. There are cameras. They could be lip-reading you, you fucking idiot. I don't like So either. It's just that that's what I'm thinking based upon the evidence of the game and his dialogue. Is that he's being sneaky because he thinks Sarah is evil. They're going to be very cautious if So. Where's So? Is So still in your bedroom? It seems he headed to the monitor room. Don't tell me the secret room's there. It may just be... I ought to check over by the monitor room. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Smells like Big Sis now, meow. That is a good thing, isn't it? Is this escape thing for real? I gotta say, I can't believe it. Reiko, it's the truth. It's true, we found a lead toward escaping. Damn, dude, you really can do anything, Sarah. And now we just gotta reel it in, yeah? I get the feeling it won't be so easy. Meow, smells fresh. Like just waking up, woof. Good smell, right? Want to wear it too, Geen? I'll think about it, meow.
Excuse me? We're just gonna ignore that.
What the fuck? What? There's a ladder behind the monitors. Big Sis Sarah, let's check it out, meow.
Reiko is like literally more than twice Geen's age, so let's not be weird, okay?
Geen can just sniff women and no one complains, but when I do it... Big Sis Sarah, let's check it out, meow. Ladder goes up into the ceiling. Climb! What the fuck? What's this? Papers titled Floor Master's Code. Floor Master's Code? Read. Floor Masters, let's carry out the death game with pride. 1. For trials that require explanation, give 1 to the participants in advance. 2. Floor Masters must not directly kill participants. So having a schizo moment? 3. Floor Masters cannot lie with the intent of deceiving participants. 4. If there is misconduct during the main game, it either proceeds with the transgressor's death or must be retired 24 hours later. Retried 24 hours later.
So maybe my whole thing of saying get in a circle and trade all your chips to the left, maybe that would have just put them in a cycle of where every 24 hours they have to redo the same thing. But then it would happen forever until eventually they were so annoyed they would kill everyone. I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Treat participants with love. Misconduct during the main game? This is the first I've heard of that. If a participant transgresses, they die as penalty. And if a floor master does, it's a 24-hour extension? That seems to be how you'd interpret it.
Well, they haven't followed it unless you consider the possibility that all of us sneaking around and doing this stuff is a part of the game.
That seems to be how you'd interpret it. Talk about unfair rules.
Unless Sarah has it backwards. And that it's, if the participants are the ones who transgress, they wait 24 hours. But if the floor master transgresses, they die. That would be interesting if she has it backwards.
True, yeah. You're not wrong. Talk about unfair rules. Memorandum titled That Incident. This is a pretty old book, Reed. Quite some time has passed since then. But even now, those hellish memories are scorched into the back of my mind. In the first trial, I killed a person. First trial? I would never trust others. That was what I decided. In the Russian roulette that followed, too, I didn't participate. This is describing the same things we had to go through. At the end of their argument, the challenger chosen was someone most surprising. A 17-year-old schoolgirl. What? With overwhelming charisma, she had a talent for getting people in order. And in the first victim conference, she was a central figure as well. But there, she lost her best friend, and then the second victim conference. A boy even younger than her, the man whose views most aligned with hers. These two died. What? Seeing her so exhausted, I felt pity. For the first time, I spoke my true feelings. By the time we were done talking, I had acquired an admiration for her. To the point that I would be fine even with my own death as long as she won it all. But in the third victim conference, she died. So this isn't describing what actually happened to us, it's describing something very similar. And yet at the same time, it's so close that it kind of calls into question, what the fuck, how does that work? It was the first time I'd shed tears for a stranger. Even now, I see hallucinations of her. As many women as I try to love, I'm never satisfied. What the fuck? Even now, to me, she is... The message ends here, half written. What in the world is this book? Okay. The monitor reflects the computer screen. A portrait of a man. It's titled Inauguration. Oh, he is wearing like a suit and a tie. Does that mean So is in love with us? No. Well, no. Then again, he seems like he knows more than, you know, anybody else does. Is he writing AU/fanfiction because he's getting bored during the games? So is fiddling with a computer set up in the room. What are you doing? What are you doing? Whew, Miss Sarah and Geen? I'm using Ranger's chip right now to neutralize the security. Can you actually do that? Yep, this chip's amazing stuff. It's got a lot of important data that could probably be misused. Almost makes me think Ranger was intended to inherit all that data. Was he going to be a successor or something? A successor? It's just a backup. That doesn't matter. I'm sure it's just a backup. They'd use it if something happened to Gashu. Well, not that it really matters. The hacking is still going to take some time. Could you keep an eye out below for anyone coming? I'll keep watch, Meow. Big Sis Sarah, you watch the Loner Wolf. Sure, watch so, you say. So I was fiddling with the computer set up in the room. I did it! I did it. It went great, Miss Sarah. I'm in the depths of their security now. So, you know, let's be nice. High five! Yeah! A satisfying clap rang out. Kuda with the weird chipperness, Miss Sarah. Yeah, it's almost like So isn't actually a job hopper and he's like a hacker or something. Unless being a hacker is the reason he has to job hop, because like he would like go to prison or something. I don't know. FBI, open up! Even though you went along with it. Things are going to get a little difficult from here. There's more? It'll be fine, just wait there. So stooped over further and began to work on the computer. He seemed so lively. Whoa! What's the matter? There's been a little problem. Miss Sarah, could you help me out? Huh? See the 4 monitors in this room? There's going to be red error screens appearing on them. Minigame time. When you see one, tell me right away so I can fix it. Understood. Tell me when you're ready. Minigame time! So is fiddling with the computer set up in the room. Are you ready? When the red screen appears, tell me what monitor it's on. I'm ready. Okay, leave this to me. What? I don't know. Did we fuck up? It's done. It worked! It worked, Sarah! You succeeded? Of course! You probably can't tell at a glance, but things are getting really outrageous. Let's save the celebration for later. Let's go, Sarah. Hold on. Go? Where? I just have to follow him. This way, you two. Don't leave us, Woof! Loner! I wouldn't leave you behind. Come on, hurry. What the fuck? What? What's this? Meow! They're showing everybody Woof! Huh? What's the matter, everyone? Yawn, man, I'm bored. You want to talk about something? If you're awfully busy, it seems. Huh, how interesting. Looks like the AI control system broke too. Sure enough, the hacking was a complete success. Are we leaving them like this, Meow? If you want to say farewell, make it quick. I'll be in the lobby. That implies... What do you mean saying farewell? What if they die horribly? What does that mean? Stop you from what? From being bussy whipped? Oh, it's you. Alice, what's the matter? You need something? I can't let Reiko see this. Okay. Well, I mean, there's these two that are destroyed. That's Mishima, and then this maybe could be so. Yo, Sarah, what's up? You're looking pretty busy there. I don't have time to chat now. Meow! Woof! Why'd you wake me up, big sis Sarah? I'll talk if you play with me, Meow. Sorry, but there's no time to play. Sarah, monitor. Hello, well, if it is me. You've got bags under your eyes. Are you not sleeping well? The monitor is looking a lot healthier. Now where's this? Seems like a bustling fun time. Let's drink, ha ha ha. He feels like having a party? Sarah, won't you talk with Kana? Hehe, so my sister told me this the other day, but, sorry, Kana, I don't have time for that now. Seems pretty noisy around here. You need something from me, Sarah? Huh? He seems different somehow. I mean, Monitor Sarah doesn't seem to be reacting in the exact same fashion. Alright, everybody, let's head for the exit. Hold up, I want to hear the details. I'll explain later, there's no time now. Everyone, let's trust So. Whoever wants to escape, come to the stairs. If you want to stay, I won't stop you. Fine, I'll come with. Toward the long stairs. We established that Joe wasn't on any of the monitors the first time we came to this floor. Because we went to the monitor room, we saw the Mishima AI, and then we were all like, and we went all and looked behind the monitors and none of them had Joe on them. For some reason. Haha, so you all came. Is there a way to escape over here? If you doubt me, check whatever looks suspicious. A suspicious vending machine. Ah, this vending machine opens. What if So killed the real Kana really early on and now it's the doll simping for him? Well, the reason I don't think that makes sense is because we found doll Kana and we stole all of her clothes. So, like, wouldn't then, therefore, like, doll Kana would have had to, like, be running around naked without getting caught, and So would have to find her, kill real Kana and then put real Kana's clothes back on doll Kana. So, I don't know about that. It seems a bit convoluted, but then again, this game is convoluted. A passage appeared behind the vending machine. You got it, Miss Sarah. As far as I can see from the map data, the exit is straight ahead from here. The only doors keeping us from it are this vending machine and the last exit door, and both of those use the exact same security. So then, there's no reason it shouldn't open. Let's go before the floor masters interfere! There's a large passage behind the vending machine. So if the vending machine opens to what I'm assuming is the next room of the death game, that means Q-Taro was fucked after all. Yeah, basically. Beyond here might be a ray of hope. Prepare self, aka save the game. That's another thing, yeah, they have collars, so even if they escape, what if they just fucking murder them because of the collars? Head into the passage. Now we just have to grab that hope. Within the passage is an endless flight of stairs. Hurried yet carefully, we advance step by step. Stay close to me, everybody. So and Kana walk in front. Along the way, we notice doors on the sides. Lots of them, spaced some distance apart. I suppose these connect to the other floors. These are probably the victory stairs that only the survivors are allowed to climb. It must be built so that they can access these stairs no matter when the death game concludes. Hearing that makes me hope whether or not I want to. For an exit. An exit. If there really is an exit like So says, have we been saved from this death game? Hey, Big Sis Sarah. What is it, Geen? Even once we get home, will you still see me, Meow? Of course. Well, obviously. Really, Woof? Thank goodness, Meow. But I'm sure it'll make you remember. You want to forget it all, Woof? There's no way I could forget, Meow. Geen. Meow. Don't cry, Geen. The things we lost, the despair put us in, there's a lot that won't go back to normal. But we'll get it back. Peace, our normal lives, that's real victory. Big Sis Sarah, I'm sure it'd be impossible alone. Even I know my own weakness. That's why we'll reclaim it together. Yeah, you're right. Our connections can't be cut easily. They're lasting bonds. Everyone? When you go back to life as usual, what will you do? I hadn't been thinking about it. What did I want to do when I got out of here? I want to finish that painting. I want to play video games at home, Meow. Big Sis Sarah should come too, Woof. First, well, I want to hold one hell of a concert. My band's got to be dying for me to come back. Oh, can I come see it too? Me too, me too. Well, duh, I'll show you some amazing stuff, Geen, Kana. Yeah, I assume they're talking while walking. That's not fair, I want to see it too. Might have to think about that. Huh? Why are you suddenly being mean about it? What do you want to do, huh? Meow? Do you not have anything, Mr. Policeman? You should satisfy your desires! What the fuck? Keiji seems mentally disturbed, so I'm gonna say focus on health, maybe? If you don't have anything to do, keep an eye on your health. Yeah, sure, maybe I'll eat more veggies. That's good, maybe you'll find something that makes you look sharper and does away with those bags under your eyes. Look sharper. Like this. Ah! Cursed! Cursed! His expression is so droopy. I see something. Huh? The exit? It's a traditional Japanese room. According to the floor map, this is the winner's room. Winner's room. At least for one moment he put the grabby hand down. and he looked so cursed. He looks like fucking Phantom Blood Jonathan with when he took one extra vitamin gummy. His head was so small comparison to how broad his shoulders were. It was so cursed. Oh Christ. Winner's room. A white sliding door conceals what's outside the window. A corridor continues further. Up ahead is the exit, Miss Sarah. At last. A long, clean table. A white sliding... Alright. Warm light illuminates the room. Two long chairs. Two low chairs. Why are there two chairs in the winner's room? Are there two winners? Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, if the sacrifice were to win, then there would be automatically two winners, so yeah. Two low chairs are facing each other. Small shelves of some sort. Up ahead is the exit, Miss Sarah. At last, head to the exit. Let's go. Right. We proceeded down the corridor. My heartbeat growing faster and faster. Hope, future, normality. Believing that all this lied just ahead. What awaited us was a solid wall of rock. It can't be.
It's almost like the floor masters were not concerned about us fucking around.
What the hell is this? This is the exit? It's nothing but rocks, almost like there'd been a landslide. Ridiculous. I mean, this means the exit is blocked? The security had indeed been neutralized. But without a door, there was no point. Ha ha. There was no hope. No! This shit ain't what I signed up for! We can't go home, meow? It can't be! This is all a lie! It is not a lie. This is the truth you sought out. An external explosion was used to make a physical lid, long before the death game began. You bastard, Gashu! Stop, Reiko! I'll kill you! You're gonna... That act has no meaning. What? What's going on? That thing on your neck! We are held captive as well.
What?
Until it is all over, our fates are intertwined. So the
So the whole time, the Floor Masters, probably also Miley, have all been captives as well. And probably Sapphilin.
And Rio Ranger, probably. Well, we also already knew that because we killed Rio Ranger, but... Until it's all over, our fates are intertwined. Oh my god. Hope that wasn't... I hope you didn't hear all that on the microphone. A caller. Even the floor masters are... What the shit? What the shit? What the hell are you guys? Now, everyone, it is time to stop dreaming. You must win. Only for the victor will the path open. You have only a brief time left. Spend your last moments before the main game well. It's over. It's all over. All that's left is this card. Huh? I guess so, huh? Having hope. Having it broken. Over and over.
Sarah. Think it's time you face reality. There was always only one choice. Which do you choose?
Trust the others and accept death.
So that's your choice. Well, good luck.
Oh man, poor Keiji. Oh man. When he was silent during the freak out dialogue, I knew something horrendous was going through his head. So he's here just trying to fucking rip the fucking rocks down. Oh my god. That is so fucked how desperate that is. You know, I'm not gonna lie, LBG, I'm pretty sure you can't, but this game is going by so quickly that we can always try, you know, later. Like, in only 7 streams, we got halfway through. Actually, no, in like 6 streams, and then the 7th stream is the second half. If the rest of the chapters go by the same length, then we'll, like, probably do some replaying of this game, because it's so good, you know? We're not gonna replay it like I did with Amori, because I spent, like, 30 streams on that game, but there's lots to do. There's lots of options to carry the game on with, especially with how we can have Alice live instead of Reiko. That could change the whole game quite a bit in quite a few ways. Before I knew it, everyone had gone off to do their own thing. To use this final time granted to us meaningfully. Yutaro is still passed out. Keiji is clearing rocks. Keiji? Just can't find it in me to give up. It might be futile, but I'm gonna struggle. What a fucking Chad. Keiji. The emergency exit sign. There certainly must be a door under these rocks.
Unless there's a different way out that they would have led Kyutaro towards after he got to the Japanese room. Like, there could just be another way out on a higher floor.
Well, yeah, okay, yes, so CJ, there's 3 chapters of this game, and so the end of chapter 2, part 1, that's halfway through the game. And right now we're in chapter 2, part 2, so we're at the beginning of the second half of the game. I believe the final part is out, because we have both Final Chapter Part 1, which I already know what happens in that one, and we have Final Chapter Part 2 available. I think that's the one that we haven't seen, that I have not seen yet. Woo! Winner's Room. A ring-up box. If I had tokens, I could have used it too. So is deeply focused on the laptop, continuing to fiddle with it. He still hasn't given up. Talk to him. So, please, save us. The words came out unconsciously. There's nothing more I can do on my own power. If anyone can do something, it's so. I don't have enough time. I have Ranger's chip right here. If I just had another hour! Ugh! So, all I might do now is hack the roll card data. Huh? By the way, this soundtrack is fucking insanely good. A bottle movie? I don't know what that is. Reiko is looking at Now and not saying anything. It's all over, isn't it? Now, I don't even have the energy to move. If I'd known about this, I wouldn't even want to see Hope. I can't find the words right now. There's Geen and Kana. A bottle movie, bottle show was where everyone is stuck at one location for the entire thing. Oh, okay. Ah. Well, yeah, then that's what literally this is. Oh. Big says Sarah. I went looking around, meow. Geen. Did you find anything? There wasn't an exit or anything, but I found a smartphone on the stairs, meow. Huh? There wasn't anything like that when we came up. What exactly is it on? Is on it? What the fuck? Meow! That sound? A card trade? Well, wait, I have the sacrifice, right? What in the world is this trade? Huh? What? What happened? Why did my sacrifice become a commoner?
This is really weird, because remember, basically everybody but maybe 2 people knew that Sarah was the sacrifice. So the only people who could have traded her the sacrifice had to have been people who didn't know that she had it. However, all anybody would have had to do for those 2 people who were ignorant is be like, yeah, Sarah freaked out, so she has the sacrifice probably. Which means in theory, nobody should be unaware of her having the sacrifice. So somebody forcibly gave up their commoner to forcibly take Sarah's sacrifice for some reason. At least, that's the implication at the moment. And the game is written well, so we know that there's going to be a good reason. You know, it's not like fucking Craps Party where, like, things happen for literally no reason. Like, right here, like, this isn't a plot hole. This is, somebody did this intentionally for some reason. Big Sis Sarah? Geen, what is it? You just had a scary smile, meow. Sorry, it's nothing. More importantly, Geen, about the phone you found. Meow? Geen? Yeah! A sharp pain on my neck. The moment I felt that, my senses cut out. What? What? No, please, stay with us! I'm done for. Hey, ain't there some way we could save him? I was about to say, this isn't a real cutscene, like, happening in the main timeline, because Mishima is here. So, like, what is this? What the fuck is this showing? What is that? What is this? With so much bleeding, I fear nothing can be done. No, you can't! Respond, please! We keep being shown scenarios that are like the alternate version of what's going on. It's very weird. Like with So, we saw an alternate version where Sarah was trying to murder him. We read that whole thing about how we read that whole series of sheets where it said that Sarah died in the 3rd game and whoever was narrating it survived. And then we just had this where So is dying while Mishima and Sarah are still alive. So, like, we're being shown all these alternate versions of events, and it makes you wonder why.
Urgh. Did I just have some kind of dream? God damn it, all my sniffling. This place. An extravagant feast. And we still don't know why Kyutaro was knocked out. And by who? Oh, what if Keiji traded his commoner card because he wants to die? Ooh. I mean, I know what's going to happen, obviously, but... Why do we still have this little yen counter here? Gashu is on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? I truly thank you once again for participating in the main game. I will omit detailed explanations, but I have one point of warning this time. It appears one of you lost your tablet. Due to the need for fingerprint identification, others cannot misuse it, but as it is a disadvantage to not know your own role, a spare tablet has been placed on your table. Please use it if you are the person in question. That is all for my warning. To proceed with the rules, please touch the screen. Oh, that's right, we took Kutaro's tablet. One of you lost your tablet, so your Clash of Clans score has been erased. Thank you. You know, rest in piss. It's starting a second main game. A tablet you can use to check your roll card. Found it next to Kutaro. The rubble room, yeah. Extravagant. Well then, allow me to explain the rules of the main game. The basic rules are that one person to be sacrificed will be chosen by majority vote. The vote will be split into two parts. Through the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total, will be chosen as candidates. As there are 8 presently alive, this would be 4. Excuse me, god damn it. A final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In other words, the sacrifice is decided by narrowing down from 8 to 4 to 1. Of importance are the 4 roles. First is the commoner. This is a normal role, which has no powers. The second is the keymaster. As one would expect, they hold the key. If chosen as the victim, all will perish. The third is the sage. By the power of holy divination, they know who the keymaster is. The fourth is the sacrifice. This is a card of reversals which lets its owner live only if they are chosen as the victim. But meanwhile, if not chosen, they will die, so it is also an accursed card. In exchange, the sacrifice can vote twice. And if they win, they can escape together with one person of their choice. Incidentally, in the event that multiple people are tied for first, if the sacrifice is in the tie, the sacrifice wins. If the keymaster is in the tie, all perish. That's a brand new thing that was not explained to us before because we had an odd number of people. But now we have an even number of people. If both the sacrifice and the keymaster are tied for first, the keymaster takes priority and all perish. Oh no. The distribution is 1 keymaster, sage, and sacrifice. All others are commoners. Ooh! Yum, 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 yum. Best of luck, and may you avoid total destruction at all costs. That goes without saying. Well, everyone, please wait for the game to beg. Hey, Gashu! Miley? Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Are you trying to appropriate the main game for yourself? Apologies for the video malfunction.
Well, we also know that Gashu is held prisoner here with us, so him fucking with the main game makes sense. Because we know that he is kind of on our side. Kinda, sorta, not really.
The main game will now begin. Please enter, everyone. What just happened there? Well, we have an hour and 15 minutes. We have like an hour 20, hour and 30 minutes to do this. Hopefully I won't be too slow. Before me are strange, familiar desks. You're here. You're early, Keiji. What was that earlier, Meow? Gashu, what's going on? Explain yourself. Kinda feels like this won't be a normal main game. It's starting all over again. Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Did you call for me? You, what's this transgression Miley mentioned? Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Understand that if there truly is a transgression, it should become clear in your discussion. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed. Yeah, right, jackass. It's you who's gonna decide what counts as a transgression, isn't it? Gashu. Fuck Miley, call in Saphalin. At least call Saphalin so she can hand down a judgment on any misconduct. Very well, if that will satisfy you. Please, be our impartial judge. What are you laughing at, asshole? I am joyful. Such determination to have a fair slaughter without having to worry over misconduct. You goddamn... Now then, let the second main game. Hang on. Oh, very good. Everyone has assembled. Damn it. So it's starting after all. Indeed, we have talked long enough. Now, we shall begin the second main game. Yutaro finally woke up. Candidate vote. Now for the part of the game where I fucking lose over and over again. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again, this horrifying game. Keeping quiet's only making time pass, you guys. Let's at least decide our fate by our own hand, okay? It's okay, we've walked this road before, haven't we? Then and now, it's totally different! We're all allies by now! We've spent way more time together! Then will you die? Let's find our resolve. You said that in the first main game, right, Kyutaro? Damn it! Everyone, the card designs have been displayed in the rulebook this time. So be aware that you cannot judge using knowledge of the designs as in the first main game. Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content. Gashu quietly sat down in a chair, and once again, the main game began. First, let's discuss to get 4 candidates, who should survive and who can die. Oh, man. Kyutaro Spurger Spurg. Okie dokie, seems you're ready. What up, Keiji? Unlike last time, there's been a bunch of card trades. If we logic it out, I'm sure we can figure out who has the sacrifice and Keymaster without going around suspecting each other. If everyone speaks honestly, would they lie? At the very least, the sacrifice can't tell the truth, now can they? So it's fine to start with finding 4 candidates. Because those who aren't candidates can be honest. Yup, and also, if we prove what everyone's cards are right now, voting is gonna be hell. It'll be pure blame throwing. That guy should die. This guy should die. It'll be cruel and leave no trace of any bonds we've got. Fine, I get it. I'm on board, Keiji. And so I'm gonna say it. So, you're the most suspicious in my book, even though he did a bunch of shit for us, which is really funny. Huh? Wait, Reiko, so contributed so much to our escape. I know that, but then who do I vote for? I can't possibly choose anybody else if I'm gonna vote. It's gotta be for So. This is how I really feel. So, get a grip, be honest, and clear our doubts. Seems I just don't click with people who speak from emotion. Shut up! I'm telling you, say what you're really... Then I'm fine being the first candidate. What? After all, I... just am the sacrifice. Why would So forcibly trade the sacrifice away? Or trade his commoner away to Sarah? To get Sarah's sacrifice. That's weird. What? Were you even listening to us? This ain't no time to say your role. Was there a rule against confessing your own? So I see. Sorry, Keiji. I just didn't feel comfy letting you take the initiative. I know, I'll nominate the next suspicious person. How about that? He's got some no good idea again. I'm gonna agree with him this time. Understood. If it'll advance the discussion, go ahead. You're so calm, Miss Sarah. I nominate Kana. Eh? Bastard! Now what are you saying? Everyone should already understand this. She's easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. What does she even have besides sympathy? Shut the hell up! Ain't it you who used her? After using her so cruelly, is so trying to betray her. So you're giving Kana time to vindicate herself. Huh? Sure thing, let's have a discussion about Kana's actions during the death game. So that we can trust her. Kana, at first she just holed up in So's room. They've generally acted together, So should be the one who can prove her worth, damn it. Let's see, Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. Hindrance? Kana looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that. I couldn't blame her. I'm sure you understand, Sarah. You can extract statements from them. And also, you've got a new weapon, too. Huh? You know, from when we were searching together, your shrewd detective vision? When someone makes a statement, you might notice someone else having a reaction. That could be it, yeah. If he is the sacrifice. Because again, like, it doesn't matter what stage of the game it is. Saying your role has some sort of advantage if you are, if you're lying about it, you know? Like, what if he isn't the sacrifice, and he tries to divert attention to somebody who is the sacrifice, so that they get chosen and then they pick him, you know? Like that. When someone makes a statement, you might notice someone else having a reaction. I can do that? Now, let's get to it, partner. Holy fucking shit. Actually, let's save first. Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. Kana, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something in that case. I just have to inspire Kana's heart. New minigame! New minigame! This game is so fucking good. Kana, are you fine with him just saying that? It's fine. You can get mad. Just let what's in your heart come right out. Kana, she isn't a hindrance at all. So saying mean things just because he can do hacking, but wasn't Kana the one who did hacking first? Hold your horses. How do you mean that? Kana did hacking? You never make yourself clear. Please, tell us about this in a little more detail. Okay. Kana did some hacking way before So did any of his hacking. What kind of hacking was it? I figured out a password, breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? Does that mean Kana is adept with computers too? You can't call something like that hacking. Just don't misuse words you've only just learned. Alright, Sarah, let's advance the discussion like this. Yes, extract statements to expand the discussion. Present items to use as evidence, or have statements duke it out to find discrepancies. Yeah. Oh fuck, yeah, I have to ask them about this shit at some point. Oh no! Oh no! Motherfucker! I think Keiji's in his 30s, I believe. I believe he's in his 30s. No, I don't want to actually use it. I figured out a password breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? So had been fretting about it since yesterday. He was going, I don't know the password, taking his beanie off and putting it on. Suddenly I looked at So's hands and was struck by how clean he kept them, even in these circumstances. And then I had an epiphany. That there might be traces from the password being typed. so I figured out the password from finger marks left on the keys. I extracted a new statement. Oh. Late 20s. Oh. He's not, he should be older than that, but like just the style of character he is, but does that mean Kana is adept with computers too? Does this mean Kana is adept with computers? I heard they taught programming in middle school now, but to think they even teach hacking, I'm pretty sure they don't. But what password could it have been? When I heard that, I could only think of the password to start up the laptop. We don't have the laptop on us, so we can't question her about that. You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you've only just learned. It's really concerning. We don't have much time for discussion. And how about you explain everything yourself, so? I am explaining what a useless girl Kana is. Don't talk about people like tools, god damn it. Arguing now won't prove anything. Fuck! Versus or conflict these two? Kana, could you be that you didn't use the laptop to hack? But rather you solved the password for the laptop itself? Yes. I see. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password, and my fingers left marks, little bits of dirt from when I pressed the keys. When did you solve the password? It was before the trading phase began. Hold on a sec. Don't you think that sounds funny, Sarah? Does it? I mean, So shared the laptop with us. So he could learn the password, didn't he? But according to you, you peeked inside before sharing the laptop with everybody. Yes. Then there's no reason to join forces. That's wrong. So wanted an opportunity to reconcile with everyone. Kana, sorry to say, but there was another reason. Why did So share the laptop with us? To view the Sarah folder. To look in the Sarah folder on the laptop. Yep, that's gotta be it. The Sarah folder, which had a separate password, which was the name of Sarah's mother. You gotta be kidding! So, you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this? Huh? Haha, what of it? Why, you... Hold on a sec, what deal is this? Don't sweat it, it's just between us. I don't think so. I thought it was strange from the get-go. But it seems there was a deal going on behind the sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything about this suspicious deal. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I was surprised. Kyutaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. The two talked to each other separated by So's bedroom. Kana heard it too. So said, that's not a bad deal. And he also said, maybe we'll reconcile. So Kana got really happy. Kana still believes in the goodness of So. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I mean, I had a responsibility, you know? When the token gathering subgame started, I gathered more tokens than anybody to survive. Even the laptop I managed to get my hands on, I handed it over in exchange for So's tokens. I was possessed by the need for tokens back then, you hear? Is that really the only reason? Obviously. You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing... Blackmail? Is there really nothing? What a strange thing for you to say, unprompted. I was surprised. Kyutaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. I didn't intend to hear him out, but Kyutaro was so serious I just couldn't turn him down. And it turned out to be a good trade. Don't give me that scary look. You benefited from getting to see the laptop for free, right, Miss Sarah? Even though the laptop was Kai's parting gift. Do we have an item to prove? Sorry, Kyutaro. This is it! Kyutaro, was there really no opportunity for blackmail? What you saying? We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor's security cameras. I didn't know there was such a thing! It was all clearly pictured. Kyutaro placing the roll cards. Jojo walking away, and so seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is it? No way, Kyutaro was the one who placed the cards? Muscle Gorilla was a traitor, meow? A traitor? Is that really the case? Or was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like Kyutaro be a traitor? Why'd you do a thing like that? Where did you get the cards, Kyutaro? Please say something, Kyutaro! Security cameras? What do you mean? Huh? We should have searched every inch of the first floor. Did anybody find any security cameras? Oh no, what are you doing, Kyutaro? I mean...
Actually, he's making a good point. It could be a fabricated footage. Maybe. Not really, but...
The footage is proof! Well, whether we discovered any cameras isn't what's important here. You were caught on camera. That's the only proof we need. Must be a puppet show. If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Reiko, a fake Mishima AI. The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they like. Yeah, we actually thought that might be a thing as well. You mean... Looks like you got tricked, Sarah. Script by the kidnappers, actors, our fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on by dolls. I don't know what you guys saw, but it was all a trap, I tell ya. Learn your lesson. But talk about a disadvantage. Preparing fakes to trick us with was a stellar move by our enemies, huh? And can't take Kyutaro lightly either. Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah. Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after all, we looked at the laptop. I was passed out the whole time. There's gotta be somebody more suspicious than me. Double down! Hold on! Why did you pass out in the room of rubble in the first place, Kyutaro? Well, I don't remember. No way! It's true! Got no memory from the moment I entered that room. When I woke up, it was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening. So surely someone else knocked him out. Then we should find who did it, meow. They've got to be a villain, woof. The last time I saw Kyutaro healthy. Wasn't it when we were looking at the laptop? Then, after the sacrifice was passed to me, I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Right, I didn't see Kyutaro after that. If I can determine everyone's actions at the time. Alright, then we gotta talk about what each of us was doing then. I'm not gonna lie, I may have missed a bunch of random reactions, which is unfortunate because I'm stupid, but when we shared the laptop, there was 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kana, Sarah, Keiji, and Reiko. After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. After we were done looking at it, Kana went to deliver the laptop to So. Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back. Is way worse on 1.5 speed. Oh, man. Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. I'm researching the pitch black first floor, meow. After the sound of the trade and you leaving, Sarah, I went back to searching too. After talking to Keiji in the lobby, I went to the room of rubble and then lost consciousness. Wanna say, I couldn't move all of a sudden and bumped my head on the wall, but... Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. People came by the lobby now and then so I can verify their alibis. Any other questions, cute little detective? He's kinda in high spirits. Why is Keiji in high spirits? Oh no, it's being laggy? No! Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Why? Fuck! Nonsense! Fuck. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna turn off Asahi. What the absolute fuck? Wait, what? Is it working now? Because it's back to green for me. Did turning Asahi change that, or was it Twitch just hiccuping? Let's see, I'm gonna turn Asahi back on. Does that fuck everything up again? I'm still in the green. Are you guys okay? The chat is super behind. Okay, I'll just try and... I have no way of telling what your chat looks like, because everything is normal for me. How is it? How is it? To normal speed? Okay. Is it back to normal at all? Seems fine now? Okay, alright. What the fuck was that? Okay. After we were done looking at it, Kana went to deliver the laptop to So. So was talking with Now in the ruined corridor. About what? Sorry, Kana just gave So the laptop right away, so she was worried about Sarah, so Kana went looking around for her alone. I'm not. Shut up. Fuck you. Is that so? I wasn't feeling well, so I ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back. Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kana came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought about having Kana join the plan, but she promptly went off somewhere. That's my alibi, pretty much. Pretty amazing it could knock out Kyutaro. Stun guns are dangerous stuff. Huh? It's a shame his precious time got wasted just like that. So, why do you know that? I'm trying to see if there's any reactions around the screen. I know, I'm trying to understand how he knows it's a stun gun. This is it! You know the weapon used well, so? Huh? I quietly took the stun gun from the scene, so only Gin and I knew that Kyutaro was attacked with a stun gun. The only other person who could know is the culprit. So that settles it. It was you who used the stun gun to knock Kyutaro out. Damn it, so. I give... You found me out so easily. So. Sorry, I didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing. When he suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking. Yeah. Also, what do you mean you went and used it without even thinking? What are you fucking talking about, you lying twink? Where'd you find a dangerous thing like that, Meow? I can't seem to recall. Meow? Gin really just did the SpongeBob meme, huh? Something feels off. You'd really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Kyutaro and So? That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough. That can't... Might be pointless to push any farther. So's got no intention of explaining himself. For now, we should spare some time for someone else. If we're going to suspect each other, we have to do it now while we have time, huh? Even if it's hard to say, we have to say it. You mean, doubting so we can trust, Meow? That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone besides So who's acted suspicious. Alright. Come to think of it, I was wondering about how Now spent most of the first half in the Room of Lies. There's this video I've been curious about, so there's a certain someone I suspected a little. Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video, Meow. Pretty curious about Gin's actions myself. Why'd he know how to get to the first floor? That's actually a good point. Gin just disappeared and then he reappeared suddenly. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know how, because we saw in the room after Gin came back to us that his doll was there, right? Gin's doll was in the doll room. So we can prove, therefore, that Gin did not leave and get replaced by a doll, because we found his doll. So that's not possible. And if we were with a doll Gin this entire time and then the real Gin came back, why does the real Gin have memories of everything that's been going on? Because he's a human. He's not a doll, so he can't just have that downloaded into him, which means... how did Gin disappear and then come back? Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video, Meow. There was a guy with glasses and something like an axe swung at his head. Then he said Big Sis Sarah's name. It can't be that video. Of course, I don't suspect you or anything, Meow. I got scared and left the room right away, but I'm sure that was a victim video, Meow. Because Mishima never had the chance to become a part of the first main game UI, so I assume that this is just a UI choice for the first and second chapter. Pretty curious about Gin's actions myself. Why did he know how to get to the first floor? Him noticing the secret door just by searching the Room of Rubble had me tilting my head a bit. You'd need a better nose than a police dog to do that. If Gin had a sense of smell of both a dog and a cat, then... Just as a reminder, Gin's a human. There's this video I've been curious about, so there's a certain someone I suspect a little. Actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look. So I used the fake Professor Mishima's monitor to play it again. What sort of video was this? Well... It's possible it was just faked, right? I don't want to say anything's irresponsible. I won't know unless you tell me. Well, look, it's the video I watched with you before, Sarah. The video I saw with her. Yeah, it's this video. Are we really gonna suspect Keiji now? Pretty curious about Gin's actions myself. Why do you know how to get to the first floor? Him noticing a secret door just by searching the Room of Rubble had me tilting my head a bit. Right. Right. Okay, we're gonna try and suspect Keiji for the first time ever in the entirety of this fucking game. What? Maybe I should... I don't want to suspect Keiji. We should. We should. Pretty cheeky to object to me, Sarah. Oh, come on! Shut up. This is it! Now, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you? Ah, the one I dropped. Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up in chains, and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died, and there was a man in front laughing. From behind, he looked like the policeman. Oh, he's nervous for some reason. To me, it looked like he left the woman to die. Huh, a shocking story. But it could always be a forgery. Then why don't we ask? Keiji, is that video real, or do you deny it? I'm doubting you so we can believe you. Ooh. Keiji! I want to know the truth of that video too. Miss Sarah, it's looking like it'll be faster if you press the issue. I'm sure even Keiji will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah. Expose the true colors he's kept hidden so long. I'm counting on you. Fuck you, so. Expose Keiji by my own hand? Uh-oh. I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but, well... Can't let him mislead me. I'll choose words I can refute and talk back. Let's discuss the victim video now, Saw. How about it? Sacrifice video shows the sacrifice videos show the first trials. Isn't that right? Mr. Policeman's first trial. Well, everybody knows it. Hard to believe I'd show up in some woman's video. No, none of us have heard about what your first trial was yet, Keiji. Please don't lie like so. Boy, that's a shocking comparison here. Sorry, I'll reflect on it. Was our scaredy cat now able to look at the video? Maybe she'll avert her eyes in fear. It happens. If she saw it alone, I'm sure she could have made a mistake. Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once in the monitor room. There's no mistake, Keiji. So I see. Did you see your friendly policeman nice and clearly? Can't really make a great call from a backside view. It's no doubt good to suspect people over dubious information. No, I can identify you even from behind!
That's a bit weird to say, Sarah.
Your golden hair. No one can imitate it. Pretty sure all our enemies need is a wig to imitate it, actually. In fact, they've even got doll fakes. How can you prove it was the real me? That was a failure. Sarah pegged him? What the fuck? Why did you put that image into my brain, CJ? You bastard. Like what Gyutaro said, couldn't it be some sort of fake movie? Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. Should be no difference between the two, after all. The problem is that we can't entirely trust Gyutaro either. So, like, we... Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. But this one is one of the victim tapes. It's not... Should be no difference. There is a difference. There isn't zero difference between them. The security footage had no sound. I admit it's weak evidence, but you can't talk about them like they're identical. Whew, makes some sense. Okie dokie, I'll admit that. There's no relation between me and that woman, is there? Seems there's one whenever you do the first trial as a pair. Friend, sister, student, teacher, any sort of connection. Those things aren't major connections. No, they're... Oh, I should have done the one up top. They're bonds. Shouldn't you know that about yourself, Sarah? It's fine. Like, I got 3 out of 5 correct. I give up. I can't beat you, Sarah. Please, tell us everything, Keiji. The video is real. The victim video that now saw. And it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megumi Sasahara. She was my boss ever since I joined the force. I'm Keiji Shinogi. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. Good to meet you too. I'm Megumi Sasahara. I suppose this makes me your trainer. Well, well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi. Yes, ma'am. But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it or it won't last. I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you, serve as a trainer for the likes of me? Hehe, I wonder indeed, sexual predator. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. The criminal in a certain case. Miss Megumi. What? Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. In self-defense, yes. But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. That's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong. Miss Megumi, I heard you made a backroom deal. So what? Get back to your duty, your police. Uh-oh, 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 BLM, ACAB, uh-oh. She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die? No, But I killed her. Megumi. Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself, meow! Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore. Keiji. I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst. Fuck off, so. If you vote for me, I won't complain. No! Everyone, speaking of voting, I think it's time to decide who you'll vote for and which four should enter the final vote. Meow? No way! That was too quick! Well, you need time to work out the card trades this time, you see. Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. Ugh! What do we do? I don't want to suspect, but Kyutaro, So, Keiji, you three are pretty sketchy. Hold up, don't we need one more person, though? Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 options, it'll make our choices that much narrower. We gotta suspect someone again, Wolf? Then maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote, meow. Who to leave out? Let's suspect some more! The problem is that So is a fucking weirdo. And now helped him with one of his plans. So it's like, is she really telling all the whole truth? And all that? Good idea. That's a good idea, Geen. Really, Wolf? If you aren't chosen in the preliminary vote and are dropped out because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. That might be one of our greatest allies. Of course, if you're the sacrifice, it works against you. Got it, Wolf. Let's talk about who we want to leave out, meow. I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, meow, because she's super dependable for reasoning, woof. We should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Kyutaro. How about we leave out Geen, since he doesn't have any tokens? We shouldn't be suspecting Geen or Kana. Sacrificing a kid's no good at all. So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was the sacrifice to start? I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. That's odd. I'm sus of the fact that So is wanting to leave me out. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think Miss Sarah too, because you're so darn cute. Fuck you! What did you think I was gonna say? When our escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kinda strange. You had this desperate look as if you had the sacrifice. And on top of that, a last-minute trade right after our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it? I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah. Well, fuck you too, buddy. It's because I high-fived him! Fuck! I was acting sus in that I had a change of heart, and I wanted to be nice to him. We should be selecting Gin or Kana. I ain't trying to look like a good person. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're gonna turn into demons. If it's gonna come to that, then pick me, Sarah. I have to say I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. My reason, because you're the one who wanted to live the most, no matter what. What? We should... I feel like Kana and So are both plotting, and they want me to be out of the vote for some reason.
What if... Oh, wait. What if So is lying about the sacrifice so that he can try and leave me out because he thinks that I'm still the sacrifice? So he thinks by leaving me out, I will die.
We should leave someone out with lots of tokens like Kyutaro. There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Kyutaro with all his tokens was involved in at least one trade. And him giving the tokens to So, that subject could really influence the discussion. We should leave him out to extract info. I kinda like that. Why would we leave out Gin since he doesn't have any tokens? Just listen, the best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to have the sacrifice. If the sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade it away if you have tokens, right? But Gin has 0 tokens. If Gin had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it. And so there's a high chance he's the sacrifice. Right. Or he's the sacrifice and trying to escape with Kana. Right. So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say that he was the sacrifice to start? It's because So's the sacrifice that he's saying such rotten shit. If he spouts suspicious stuff and loses our trust, he can get us to vote for him. Leave him out, and his heart should calm down. But I wonder if just leaving him out will really make him say what he's thinking. For an ally, he's a real pain, huh? I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, Meow, because she's super dependable for reasoning Wolf. And also, I swore to protect Big Sis Sarah, Meow. Gin, I believe in you, Meow. God, I don't even know where to start on this. I don't even know where to fucking start on this. Oh my god, I don't know where to fucking start. I don't have any fucking clue where to start. Oh, wait. I always have these ideas that turn out to be correct, but I'm using them too soon. I wonder if this is too soon. Okay. I thought it was a good plan myself. Shoot, that was a mistake. Fucking hell, man. I don't know where to even start with this. The one I want to live the most, no matter what. Oh, I understand now. There we go. Now I understand. Utaro, is something the matter? There being a trade just before the main game. Is that true? Huh? It's true. Yes. Which means, yeah, just maybe, I figured out who's got to be the sacrifice. Meow? What? How could you possibly know that from what we just... Kyutaro? I know. Everybody, listen up. I'm the Keymaster. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting. What's all this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this. You would say that, huh, Sarah? Huh? I'm sorry for taking the Keymaster from you. Does he mean the sacrifice card got you sent was mine, Sarah? Oh. Oh, shit. It's Kyutaro who sent me the sacrifice? And you've still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right? What's he talking about? I have a commoner card now. Kyutaro's making a false accusation here. Stay calm. What do I do? I don't want... I could use the sacrifice to get left out. If everybody thinks I'm the sacrifice, I could get left out from being voted on. But that means the real sacrifice might be in the lineup and could get voted on, and then we all fucking die. I don't want to lie to people! Explain myself. I absolutely don't have the sacrifice. So relax, everyone. You can vote for me. Huh? Now that I think about it, being thought of as the sacrifice is better for not getting votes. I'm actually not sure anymore if there's any good reason to deny it. Well, just nobody will vote for Miss Sarah. That'll be fine, right? If nobody votes yet, she becomes a candidate. That proves she's the sacrifice with a double vote. I would like that, but it's about time we proceed with the vote. Please, wait. Can we decide on such an important vote with so much still unclear? Oh, we can't just sort it out in such short time. Grah! What should we do? The victim's gonna be one of the ones we nominate, remember? We really should discuss some more. You sure don't know when to give up. Time is up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. This sucks because I don't know. So, Keiji, Kyutaro, and So. If I think about who might be the most sus, I honestly think, unfortunately, it's Now because she was working with So. There might be more and we already know that So was lying about stuff, so maybe other things happened and Now isn't talking clearly. I'm not voting for myself. The problem is I don't know who the sacrifice is because I don't actually have the sacrifice. All votes have been received. Displaying results. Oh, man. What the fuck? Why did she have... What? What? Why did she get 3 votes? Kanaso Keiji. The first vote is over. And I wasn't chosen. Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these 4? Sarah, you! It's just like I said. I'm not the sacrifice. I'm a commoner. 4 will advance to the final vote. Who's the actual sacrifice? So Hiyori. Kana Kizuchi. Keiji Shinogi. Now Egokoro. Why me? This isn't right. Also, why did Kana get selected? What? This isn't right. I know this despair myself. You can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this, which is why it's my role to inspire them, like Keiji did for me in the first main game. Lift your heads up! We've already done what we had to do. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. But, Kana, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is the sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. Sarah! Right you are. The real battle begins here. Everyone, guess those of us who weren't picked should start. Incidentally, my role's commoner. Got that? Muscle Gorilla, it's not the time to shrivel up, meow. Let's remember the card trades in order, woof. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, they assume she's suspicious because she's working with So. Yeah, right? I'm stupid. I am lay dum-dum. Now, please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now we're gonna proceed along with digging into the details of the trades. Big Sis Reiko, got it, meow. Gashu quietly sat in the chair again. There were 4 trades made in total. That ain't that many. By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way, woof. Didn't get traded with even once, meow. Trading cards requires 50 tokens, so only so many people can make trades. Trading cards requires 50 tokens. The token rankings had Kyutaro in first and Gin in last, if I heard right. Me, you, and Now were near the bottom, right? I don't think we had enough tokens to trade cards. Right. There were 4 trades made in total. That ain't that many. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Glad we got more time to sort it out. Yep. By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way, Woof. Didn't get traded with even once, Meow. My heart was pounding, wondering when I'd get past a bad card, Meow. But my roll didn't change up to the very end, Woof. I made it through all 5 trades, Meow. Hold on, I'm gonna read that again. I really was a commoner, Meow. I made it through all 5 trades. I really was a commoner, Meow. Muscle Gorilla, that's wrong, Meow. What? There were 5 trades, Woof. 5? Wait, by my memory, there were 3 trades. And I heard there was one just before the main game. I get it. You misunderstood, Kyutaro. There were 2 trades while you were out. What? That don't make no sense. That's our line, Meow. Sorry, but nobody's given me an explanation. Well, that's on us. Hey, Kyutaro. When was it that you passed Sarah the sacrifice card? Actually, did you have the sacrifice from the start? Nah, that ain't it. The first card I had was Commoner. I get it. That tells me the most of the trades. What? I don't have a clue, Woof. Why is that, Meow? Because your friendly policeman made the first trade. For real? Who'd you trade what? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. Eh? Then what card did Sarah start with? I have no reason to lie. But at first, I was a commoner. You traded Keymaster for commoner, Meow? And I deepened our trust doing it. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, I passed the Keymaster into Sarah's hands. In the second trade, what got traded? Someone's sacrifice and Kyutaro's commoner. Exactly. Someone's sacrifice was swapped with Kyutaro's commoner. And in the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Kyutaro's sacrifice were swapped. Yep, that's what it'd mean. Muscle Gorilla, tell us everything you can remember, Meow. We're gonna have to have you tell us all the details of the third trade. At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, Meow, so I want to know the situation, Woof. The third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. These trades, I better keep them sorted out in my head, too. You can now sort out details of the trades. Oh no, it's a spreadsheet! I was never trained in Microsoft Excel! Fuck! Okay, let's get all this straight. The top row of this table is what cards everyone had to start with. Those further to the right had more tokens to spend, in broad strokes at least. Numbers destroy my brain, even though I am a massive tabletop RPG player. Fuck. Those further to the right had more tokens to spend, in broad strokes at least. The next row is what cards everyone had after the first trade. Below that is after the second trade, after the third trade, and so on and so forth. The bottom row is after the fifth trade. In other words, the rolls they ended up with. I mean, we're only assuming that he got the sacrifice. Because we could not have traded the sacrifice to him, which means the only person to have gotten the sacrifice had to have been with his own tokens, but because it's only his word, we don't actually know. Because he could be lying. Somebody else could have traded the sacrifice to give me a commoner. Of course, this is all guesswork. I'll rework it if new information comes up. I don't need to ponder this. Well, I mean, I commoner and Keiji's keymaster was swapped. No room for doubt, I think. Okay, but can I put the commoner here? Okay, but like the second he should have whatever. Under second trade. The commoner the Gyutaro started with apparently got changed to sacrifice. At the time, I was with Keiji in the 1F kitchen, listening to Miley and someone else talk. Gyutaro, why aren't you talking? At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, meow. I was off doing this stuff by myself, Woof. I wanted to see the laptop, meow. What stuff did you do exactly? It's not relevant right now, Woof. The third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. I was worried because you were acting strange, Sarah. To think you'd be traded to the sacrifice.
How did not everybody hear and understand when that trade happened that I was the sacrifice? Why would I react the way I did in that trade for any fucking reason besides I got the sacrifice? What other role would be traded to you that would make you freak out and run away? No other role would do that. How the fuck do they not? They're really saying, we didn't, oh, I didn't think you were traded the sacrifice. How did, no, bullshit.
You absolutely had to have known. Damn it, Gyutaro, you gonna make that trade on the spot and then act all innocent? Huh? Something's strange here. Why won't you deny it, Gyutaro? What? I mean, you need a ring-up box to trade. If you used one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? Oh, he's lying about the trade because he was there with us. He never traded the sacrifice to us because he was literally right there with us when we got the sacrifice. Somebody else gave us the sacrifice. What could he be hiding? So he's lying about his card trades for some reason. What the fuck? So had gone to shit. Yeah, you're right. It makes sense that he would have done it. Yes, in fact, when we got to that moment in the game itself, I was like, So just left and fucking traded us, didn't he? You know, be as silent as you want. It's no use. Spit it all out, Gyutaro. I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone. But I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic. A pathetic adult. The third trade. My sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me. It was So's doing. What? I don't know what you're talking about. So knew. He knew I had the sacrifice. What? When everybody was sharing the laptop, So wasn't going to use the toilet. He went to use the ring-up box to trade my sacrifice and Sarah's keymaster. I don't know a thing about that. Wait a second, he chose 2 other people and made them trade? You can do that? It must be possible, huh? Oh. Oh no, he did have the sacrifice, but So chose 2 different people other than himself. Oh, what the fuck? That's new. It must be possible, huh? So you can say that with confidence. So, isn't it about time you confess? Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Such a deeply suspicious individual, Keiji. The discussion is stuck in an equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. How about I hear the truth from your mouth? Aha, about what? Between the statements these 2 give, I should either affirm correct ones or deny incorrect ones. Kyutaro couldn't do the third trade. I was on the toilet, I couldn't either. Exactly, because he was with us. The question is, how did you know the sacrifice? Sigh. Just rolling on ahead with this assumption that I knew, huh? Did he learn about Kyutaro's sacrifice via hacking? He did mention he can hack the Exactly. What a terrifying guile. I didn't do anything like that. You have proof? Now that you mention it, I'm at a loss. That was wrong! Oh no. Keiji has Ukraine hair! And so has Charisma's hair. What the fuck? Oh, did he learn about Kyutaro's sacrifice via hacking? Couldn't I just take a peek? No, you can't because you're not allowed to do that. No, peeking would be impossible. Oh yeah? Then I guess I couldn't have done it. Is my suspicion cleared? Fuck! Precisely, you saw it directly. Kyutaro's intent was to negotiate with So. And a condition for his trade, he showed So his sacrifice card. It's natural to think that. Such an active imagination, Miss Sarah. How about you use that imagination to consider what their negotiation was like? Italy hair, he's a filthy pasta man. Kyutaro started to negotiate outside So's bedroom door. He wasn't watching, but now was listening. No, Kana was listening. Yes, even So's already recognized that fact. Aha, that's right. How did So react to Kyutaro's proposition? He must have let him in the room quickly and struck the deal. He didn't let Kyutaro in. Exactly, you're frail, So. You surely wouldn't have had that courage. Ahaha, is that meant to be a provocation? It's not working. Urgh, adults are too cool-headed. Ack, I can't upset the balance. Let's start over. Whoops. If this game had Pizza Tower soundtrack randomly mixed in, it would work so well because of how high tension this game is. Even though it's very slow, it's very high tension. You must have let him in the room quickly and struck the deal. I'm sure So was on guard. Kyutaro had taken the laptop from him once before. So wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked. Then did they make the deal through the door? Wahaha, how amusing. I just thought of a way. Kyutaro slipped the tablet under the door. That's exactly it. That's what Kyutaro did to propose his deal. He slipped the tablet under the door. So must have been fairly wary of Kyutaro, who could best him using force. So Kyutaro informed him that he was the sacrifice in advance. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. So, you had yet another objective on top of tokens and the Sarah folder to control the sacrifice as you wanted. You got it. After the second trade, me and Kana were working on the escape plan. Then I heard Kyutaro through the door. Want to make a deal? He said. I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. And there I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go so far as offering up info just so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Sarah, you saw that 1F security footage, right? Well, it's the truth.
I can't lie, guys. The fucking scene where Kyutaro is looking away reminds me of that fucking dumpy meme of, like, some random cartoon dude with a giant ass and all the people looking at him as he walks away. I can't help it. It's so fucking... It makes me want to fucking guffaw every fucking time. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? That meme was actually gay porn. Well, I didn't know that. It's so funny looking. It was one absurd trial, I tell ya. They told me, set up the props used for the death game. Then isn't it true you set up the cards? Yeah, of course, I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the Sage card I just placed at random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time. Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. 100, meow? No shit, that's enough for 2 trades. How did he do that? Kyutaro, we started the phase with Kyutaro trading tokens with us. How could he have 100 of his own tokens to give? Unless you can trade other people's tokens? I guess if he did that, then that would work, but I don't remember that being a thing we could do.
No shit, that's enough for 2 trades. But you left yourself enough for just 1 trade. Oh, okay, so yeah, you can trade other people's tokens. How cunning, pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are. Say again? All told, you left yourself an escape route. You were in a pickle and could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the 3rd trade? Ahaha, I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above and beyond my expectations. Eh? The 4th trade was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah?
No, I don't have any tokens to do that with.
What are you talking about? I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes? I didn't have tokens! I didn't have enough tokens. I couldn't do any trades. No tokens? That's hard to believe. Quiet, loner. I was with Big Sis Sarah for the 4th trade, woof. So was I. Sarah didn't do any trade then. Well then, it must have been an ally who did it for you. Keiji, you took the sacrifice for Miss Sarah, didn't you? What? What's the meaning of this? It's really very simple. The 2 of them were accomplices. We kinda are. Miss Sarah and Keiji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. To achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and having Keiji win the vote. I suspect the 5th trade that followed was Miss Sarah and Keiji making a bluff. They just picked 2 random commoners to have trade. Then the sacrifice is Keiji? That's all a wild fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the 5th trade. So's spouting nonsense to leave everyone by the nose. If my reasoning is correct, Keiji is the sacrifice, and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps? I'm the sage? Yup, so it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time. Wait a second. At the start, you said you were the sacrifice. Yup, that was a lie. I'm a commoner. Fuck you. No way, then wouldn't you be in the same boat as me? Huh, I see. Guess choosing anybody but Keiji is the same in the end. Then let's vote for Kana, since she's the least valuable. Fuck you. So, enough. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to just believe that? So, you're just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm the Keymaster. Huh? What are you saying? The Keymaster's Kyutaro, though. Looks like we got him good. My real role is the Sage. Kyutaro's the Sage? Ridiculous! That's impossible! It's possible, all right. And as the Sage, I'm making an announcement. Keiji's without a doubt the Keymaster. It can't be true, that's all. You were on the right track to think accomplices, but it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with, it was Kyutaro. Let's tell the truth of the fourth trade, shall we? The trade between Mr. Policeman and Kyutaro. First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kyutaro that we'd team up. And so in the fourth trade, Keiji and Kyutaro's cards got traded? That fourth trade sure ended up punishing the loner now, meow. Hold on, Kyutaro, weren't you passed out during the fourth trade? Weren't you passed out during the fourth trade? I mean, Keiji could do the trade himself, but... Is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic. First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went around stomping in a rage. Seeing you act funny, Sarah, I was convinced the sacrifice had moved to you.
This is what I'm fucking talking about. Everybody should have known that immediately.
I fucking freaked out, so clearly I was the sacrifice. I wouldn't let it stand. I decided I'd knock him down and take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me then and came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. And so I trusted Keiji and had him take custody of all my remaining tokens. All of them. When I learned about the sacrifice incident, I proposed to Kyutaro that we team up. With that said, when I first spotted him, I just pacified him since I pacified him since he was pissed. But I ended up talking with Kyutaro and we thought things over. In the fourth trade, I traded my card with Kyutaro's Keymaster. But actually, I went and did this trade myself while Kyutaro was passed out. Seems Kyutaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing of Kyutaro's Keymaster. It's all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing... So Keiji was the Sage at first, at some point. Did I say anything strange? Well, yeah. How did you get the Sage? Ponder fourth trade. It happened when we were in Safflin's doll room looking for Ranger's chip. Did Keiji and Kyutaro become accomplices to make this trade? For now, if I want to piece this together, I need to extract the info from them on the fourth trade. Right. And so the fourth trade, Keiji and Kyutaro cards got traded. Grah, I'm getting confused! Keiji noticed something was up with me, and I handed Keiji all my tokens. Sure enough, seems like I got knocked out and taken out in advance. The fourth trade sure ended up punishing the loner, meow. I'm sure Mr. Policeman was burning with the desire to see justice carried out, meow. He used the whole 50 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Gorilla just to defeat the loner, woof. Huh? Before Mr. Policeman said he didn't have any tokens in the fourth trade, meow. That he couldn't have traded, woof. Yeah, how did this happen? Don't really follow you. Fuck! Wait. I just extract. Oh. Oh, wait, maybe we just throw the book. Do we throw the book at him? Nope. Okay. Oh. Oh. You gave him all your tokens, Meow? Sure did, and seems like that landed way outside So's ballpark. Shut up! Running out of leeway, are we? I've still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. After all, Keiji, why were you able to know about Kyutaro having the Keymaster? Is it the only way to do that during the main game with the sage's power of clairvoyance? Huh, so you still don't know. Okie dokie, let's resume the discussion. Seeing through to who the Keymaster is isn't the only way to do that during the main game with the sage's power of clairvoyance. Well, now I'm confused again. Seeing through who to the Keymaster is isn't the only way to do that. Sage's power of clairvoyance. I mean... Fuck! So on Keiji? Okay. Whoops, wrong. I need to use verses. There we go. Right. The power of the card. You don't mean... Yeah, the Sage's clairvoyance, of course. The Sage could use clairvoyance even outside of the main game? That's what the tablets are for. You intentionally didn't mention it. Unraveled all the mysteries now. This should prove it. Mr. Policeman's used clairvoyance to see Kyutaro's Keymaster. Then I made the 4th trade to swap Kyutaro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now there isn't even a need to discuss the 5th trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed. I'm a commoner. Any other questions? No, there's something odd about Keiji's story. It'll become clear if I look back at the trades so far. The card I had at first was a commoner. Keiji was the Keymaster. And in the first trade, the Keymaster was sent to me and my commoner to Keiji. Next, the second trade. The sacrifice went to Kyutaro and his commoner went to someone else. I'm so sorry. Next, the third trade. How did Kyutaro... Who traded the sacrifice to Kyutaro? So initiated the trade, send sacrifice... Me the sacrifice and Kyutaro the Keymaster. And the 4th trade... Keymaster went to Keiji and the Sage to Kyutaro. How did Keiji get the Sage? The part that's strange, sure enough... How did this... I mean... Yeah, how did Keiji get the Sage? When would he have gotten the Sage? That's right, the Sage is out of place. Keiji should have been a commoner the whole time. So why did Keiji have the Sage at the time of the 4th trade? That must mean... He's lying about having the Sage? How would Keiji know to trade the No, he had to... I mean, the actual choice I would say is that somebody traded him the Sage at some point. And traded for someone else? How did we end up... How did he know to say, I'm the Keymaster, and then gave us Keymaster? Maybe he knew that's... Maybe he just guessed? No. Keiji's first card being the Keymaster, that was a lie! Oh, because he's a Sage! I'm so dumb. If he was the Sage the whole time, he could have traded the person... Right, okay, yeah, I'm stupid. I know now. I understand now. He had the sage the whole fucking time. He knew who was the keymaster, so he forced the... So
that's actually interesting, because that means that in this second main game, the sage has astronomically more power than the previous sage. Like, Kai was just fucked as the sage, because there wasn't this weird meta element. But here, the sage had the power of the tokens to trade the keymaster wherever the fuck he wants to.
So the fact that Kyutaro gave all his tokens to Keiji means Keiji could have made as many trades as he wanted to with to give his sage to somebody. Because even if he gave the keymaster to somebody else, because he knew he gave it to them, it wouldn't matter that he isn't the sage anymore, because he knew he gave it to them. So he could give away the sage and still permanently know who the keymaster is. You know, as long as he's the one who does the trade. And so his clairvoyance let him see who had the keymaster from the beginning, too. Which is why in the first trade, he could make me and the person with the keymaster trade. But if he did that, hasn't he been lying to me this whole time? Are you really going to vote for So? Now, something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Don't be stupid. You're a candidate now. If the discussion leads to you getting picked, I'm afraid too, but I just have get a weird feeling. Are we sure So really is a commoner? And that Keiji is the keymaster? Now. You're exactly right. There's still mysteries remaining. In the fifth trade, why did someone trade for the sacrifice I had? And the other party was a commoner. This isn't a problem we can ignore. Yeah, Meow. This fifth trade, we should talk about it some, Woof. If by any chance we pick the sacrifice, we're done for, you know. We shouldn't need any more discussion. Keiji, picking up some old conclusions is just gonna make us more lost. It's your turn to die, So. That's how this'll end. No. We can't do that, Keiji. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth. Alright. Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the four who are in the final vote. Hey guys, should I make this an extra long stream and just finish this? or do we wait until Wednesday? Oh, this beat, this tune. There's someone who moved Sarah's sacrifice via the fifth trade. If Keiji's the keymaster, So and Kana or Now should be the sacrifice, right? I'm fine with that, yeah. Because I really want... it's just so fucking hype. I have to keep going. Is the loner really a commoner, Meow? Should we believe that, Woof? It's all right. So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Kana or Now, which of them could have the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keiji and Kyutaro are lying. Is the policeman really the keymaster? Isn't there something strange here? Is there any possibility that his keymaster was sent somewhere else at some point? Kyutaro's sage power should let him see that Keiji's the keymaster. Then, is that possibility 0? Yes. Is the loner really a commoner, Meow? I mean, here's the thing. Kyutaro is the sage, and he is not in the final vote, so Kyutaro has no reason to lie because he can't be voted out. And, like, Kyutaro has no incentive to lie because if Keiji isn't the keymaster and he is the sacrifice, then Kyutaro is killing himself. Right? You know? Unless Keiji is the sacrifice and he wants Kyutaro, but that's not possible. That doesn't make any sense because there would be no way of... There's no way for the there's no way... Well, no. Fuck. Kill me. Is the loner really a commoner, Meow? Should we believe that, Woof? What if it's all the loner lying, Woof? Well, I mean, we know the loner, him not being able to refute anything is weird, Meow. Could it be he's actually accomplices with the bucket girl and putting on an act, Meow? Whoops, did I just shrink the window? I hope I didn't. Whoops. If Keiji's the keymaster, So, Connor Now should be the sacrifice, right? Sarah, you didn't really have tokens, right? You didn't hand someone the sacrifice? Please believe me. All right. In that case, it's gotta be someone with tokens who made it to the final vote, yeah? So or Kana? So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. That's to say, So fell for Keiji's trick. The location of the sacrifice or any other card. He didn't know one lick about the truth. If he'd stolen my tablet when he knocked me out, maybe he could have learned my card. But I kept it on me all times to avoid just that. Kept it tucked beneath my clothes. So didn't have a chance to do tomfoolery. He's a commoner. His tablet, huh? Kana or now, which of them would have the sacrifice? It's just painful to think about it over anymore. Vote for So. Let's end this, Sarah. This is it! Yutaro, you're saying you had your tablet on you at all times, yes? Yup, take a look, it's right here. And when you woke up, where was it? On the table in the Last Supper room. On the table! I'd call that being off to you, meow! As I thought, that tablet Yutaro had now is a spare. This tablet I picked up was lying near you when you were passed out. What'd you say? I would assume this is Kyutaro's original tablet. The question is, why was it lying on the floor? Kyutaro sleepily discarded it. Kyutaro was so sleepy he threw it out. Sleeping and fainting ain't the same! Settle down now. There's one major possibility. It's because So took the tablet from Kyutaro. What? But they're locked by fingerprints, Woof. Sure, but while near him, he could bypass it by simply pressing the fainted Kyutaro's finger to it. And so we arrive at an outrageous truth. What do you mean by that? Depending upon when So looked at the tablet, he might have seen through our entire strategy. What? The worst time for it would be after the 4th trade. That's when Kyutaro had the Sage and I had the Keymaster. If he saw the tablet then, he could use Kyutaro's Sage power to also know I was the Keymaster. So, has So just been acting fooled? Shoot, you got me! Or not. Wonder if I'm acting right now. Or maybe I'm telling the truth. So, not good. Now there's a possibility that So has the sacrifice. Gah! So as it stands, there's no way we can vote for So. But that doesn't mean we can just vote for Kana or now either. Yeah, all 3 of them could be the sacrifice now. All 3 of them could be the sacrifice at this point. Death by deep dicking. Well then, let's resume the discussion, guys. We'll discuss who's it safe to vote for. Oh, man. We've got to find the one with the least chance of having the sacrifice. So's an absolute no-go. He's the most likely to pull this kind of trick. But between Bucket Girl and Big Sis now, is there any real difference, Woof? You'd need a certain amount of tokens to trade the sacrifice from Sarah in the 5th trade. Time to extract from everybody. But I don't know the name of the one, the aim of the one who did the trade. What possibilities are there? Certain amount of tokens. If you consider the token answers, you'll get your answer. So's an absolute no-go. He's the most likely to pull this kind of trick. But I can't choose now or Kana, damn it. But between Bucket Girl and Big Sis now, is there any real difference, Woof? All I can think of is tokens. Bucket Girl had a lot, and Big Sis now only had a little, Woof. What do we even do now? Yeah. Who had tokens? Here my sacrifice was swapped with someone's commoner. This is the biggest mystery. You trade for my sacrifice to what benefit? I don't know. I can only imagine they're aiming directly for my sacrifice. Man. I should have saved a while ago, but... Thinking on tokens. But you have tokens. You'd have no tokens. You both are talking about tokens, so... Like Geen says, now hardly had any tokens. Surely she couldn't have been the one to take the sacrifice from Sarah, then is now the one with the least likelihood? Wait, please! This isn't right! Big Sis now! Least likelihood? Are you going to try to kill me with such vague reasoning? Please, have another discussion! You're right, we can't end this discussion. You! What are you saying? I just remembered something. There was a way anyone could get tokens. Miss Sarah, you know it too, don't you? A way for anyone to get token... Alice's body.
And we saw now at Alice's body. Which means Now may have taken all of Alice's tokens. Or Reiko, but probably Now, because Now was alone with his body at a point.
By stealing tokens from Alice's body. I knew you could do it. Big Sis Now wouldn't do such a thing. Meow. But it's true, when I went to check the body, the tokens were already gone. And Now was closely inspecting the Room of Lies. Nah, it ain't just Now who could have done it. Couldn't any of us gotten those tokens? In other words, everyone has the potential to possess the sacrifice. Ha! It all ends with a game of trust. Then that last action is going to be key. What each of us were doing at the time of the 5th trade. As in... just before the main game started, Woof? I hope you can find the sacrifice. We have determined based on So, Kana, and Now's actions at the time of the 5th trade. I was sitting at the stairs thinking back on everything that had happened. I was on the laptop in the winner's room the whole time, will you believe that? Kana wasn't really doing anything, just wandering absent-mindedly. Did anybody see what the three were doing? I was with Now on the stairs for most of the time. I was searching all by myself to see if there were any other exits, Meow. Did anybody see what the three were doing? If only I hadn't passed out, yeah? I was with Now on the stairs most of the time. I eventually went to check the rubble-blocked exit. It was always the same hopeless situation, though, so I don't know what Now was doing at that time. I was sitting at the stairs thinking back on everything that happened. The hope of escape had vanished. I couldn't even stand up. Everything I'm saying is true. Sarah, please save me! Yeah, you're right. So was near the ring-up box. I was in the laptop in the winner's room the whole time. Will you believe that? There was also a ring-up box right in front of me. Ahaha! What do you think, Miss Sarah? I can't take So's claims seriously. Your friendly policeman was shoving aside rubble. I don't know a thing. Kana wasn't really doing anything, just wandering absent-mindedly. Kana, why aren't you speaking? Question her. Are you hiding something, Kana? Come to think of it, I feel like you were the only one I didn't see around then. Really? Where were you? I was looking for something I dropped. Something she dropped. I didn't see those three, Meow. Sorry, Wolf. Come to think of it, didn't you tell me you found something while searching? Meow? Yeah. There was a smartphone on the stairs, Wolf. What? But it wouldn't even make calls. It was useless for escape, Meow. Kana, was it a smartphone you lost? How did you know? Sure enough. I bet it's the same smartphone I found in Kana's first trial. Geen, tell me, where did you pick that up? It was a ways down the stairs, Meow. Ah, how clumsy. She must have dropped it while we were all climbing the stairs, surely. That's not it. That's not it. Think back for me. When we were climbing the stairs, So and Kana were walking in front. If she had dropped the phone then, everyone should have noticed. In short, this was only dropped after we all climbed to the exit. Kana dropped it while descending the stairs. What did she descend for? Why did you try to hide this, Kana? Because... Big Sis Sarah, there's a message on the phone, Meow! Right, that's what Kana's sister... Huh? It's a different message. Thank you. I love you, sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister, because that's how Kana can atone. What? Huh? It's a different message. Thank you. I love you, sister. This... Please give that back. Hold on. Did you write this, Kana? But Kana's big sister is already dead. Could it be the sister in this message is... No way. Surely not. Is that right, Kana? Your sister here? Is me? Yes. I know, it's strange. Takana, you're... So you wanted to save Sarah that much? Yes. Hey, Kana. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? To avoid using the ring-up box in the winner's room, you returned to the third floor to trade. Hey now, you're talking like Kana's... Are you saying she took the sacrifice to protect Sarah? That's inconceivable. No, I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it, Kana. What worthless reasoning. That's all a load of... No, it's all correct. You idiot! Don't say anything! Kana did the 5th trade. She won't hide the truth anymore. No! He was trying to protect her. Kana did it. She really did it to protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself. This is just the worst outcome. A self-sacrifice? Kana! So, you caught on at some point, didn't you? That's why you were trying to move the votes towards Kana. Shut up. Since there was no other way for Kana to survive, Please, wait! Will you listen carefully to what Kana has to say? If she's the sacrifice, why would we vote for Kana? Unless he's about to say something else. With the 5th trade, Kana switched her card and Sarah's card. Once she knew escape wasn't possible anymore, she had no idea what to do. Then she looked at the phone. Seeing her sister's words calmed her heart. And she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kana had just kept betraying her sister, the others, Sarah. She just had a feeling that So had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kana doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah's so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone. Kana, she didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make So a murderer. That seemed more painful than her own death. So she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice. Kana. But... the card she received was a commoner. What? What's going on here, Kana? Kana doesn't understand either. She's sure she traded cards with Sarah, but it wasn't the sacrifice. Unthinkable. What is Kana saying? It's all true. Please believe me. At any rate, we just have to talk about Kana's statement.
See, it's rational to believe her here, because at this point, if she is the sacrifice, she's gonna die no matter what. But if she's the commoner, she'll also die. So there's no reason for her to lie. Because we're not gonna vote for her if she's the sacrifice and she'll die. If she's a commoner, we could vote for her and she'll die anyway.
So there's no reason for her to lie about this either, because the result would be the same for her. At any rate, we just have to talk about Kana's statement. I can't believe Bucket Girl Woof. She's lying to try and confuse us, meow. Well, Kana maybe just messed up who she was trading with or something. Some unique situation that caused the roll to just disappear? Is that possible, I wonder? You can't trust electronics for shit. The tablet errored and the trade got messed up. Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves. I don't know what to believe. I can't see through to the truth in their hearts right now. So we might just have to find the objective truth. The truth. He did mention he could hack the cards, yes. Some unique situation that caused the roll to just disappear. Is that possible, I wonder? Maybe the influence of So's hacking extended to the roll data or something. Some nice evidence would make that a whole lot more convincing. Too bad. So was hardly saying anything. Can't read his thoughts. Hey, unthinkable, right, Sarah? Wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves? This might be absurd opinion, but So was spending his remaining time messing with the laptop in the winner's room, right? I wonder, did he hack the card data then? Is that even possible? Because, I mean, there isn't anyone but So who could cause an irregularity, is there? Someone who could cause an irregularity. God damn it! Fucking nonsense. She's been betraying us over and over, meow. She's even less trustworthy than the Lawler Wolf. Don't trust Bucket Girl, big sis Sarah. Oh, shut up. God damn it! Stop it. I bugged it. Whoops. I bugged the visual on accident. I accidentally fucking changed the window. Sorry. Hold on. There, now it's the right dimensions. I don't know how that happened. Some nice evidence of that. Oh, right. God damn you! I'm gonna... Don't bother me. Wait, what? What? Why is Alice... Click on Alice. I can't click on Alice. I don't know why Alice is lit up. I can't click on him. I think I have to restart. I think I bugged this maybe a little bit with the selection grid. Fuck! I don't know how the ring-up boxes work, but if you're just saying names of the receiver, there could be mistakes. And get my sacrifice definitely moved. If it ain't Kana's mistake, then maybe the floor master purposely changed the destination, something like that. Gashu changed the trade? Come to think. Wasn't Miley talking about some transgression of Gashu's just before the main game? Oh. What the fuck? What do you mean? What? Oh, right, I have to extract more. I'm dumb. Okay. Sarah, how about it? Any revelations? I mean, is a cliffhanger really what you guys want to wait 5 days for? Fuck. Oh, right. There was a possibility. Something separate from So's hacking. An irregularity that definitely occurred. The transgression by Floormaster Gashu. Eh? Say what? Remember what Miley said before the main game? Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. And despite being such a huge transgression, it hasn't shown itself at all thus far. And now, there's a logical movement of cards that's tormenting us. Could this very issue be Gashu's transgression? If we believe Kana, that's the only explanation. You're saying the Coot tampered with the card movement? But for the Floor Master, that would be the merit of... What would be the merit of doing that? Well, there's some merit. There must be some sort of merit, and that's why Gashu pushed us through the argument. I see. If his goal could be made clear, maybe we'd know. Who he moved the sacrifice to, that is. Quite the off-mark inference. Is it all right for you to be using your time on this? Gashu, if you haven't engaged in any misconduct, then promise us. I know the Floor Master's code. If we can expose your transgression, this main game won't count. We demand a second attempt 24 hours later. Haha. Ha 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 ha. You just know everything, don't you, as to be expected from Miss Sarah Chidowin. Promise or no promise, I will simply carry out my duty as per the code. Whoa! You for real? With 24 hours, we can make another shot at escape! But are you certain? If you cannot prove it, you will only be losing time to spend on other reasoning. It's okay. This new possibility we've spun, this theory wasn't being directed at Gashu. So, please tell us the truth! The other possibility is that you did some sort of hacking to the roll cards, so if we know whether that claim is true or not, we can fight! Let's all combine forces to win an extension! Kana. Yes? You really don't have the sacrifice? It's okay, Kana really doesn't have the sacrifice. I see. I didn't access the roll cards. I didn't do any hacking to them. So, that's the truth, Miss Sarah. No lies, no tricks. Alright, let's quit deceiving each other. Let's work to expose Gashu's transgression. Just what I wanted to hear. This is a turning point in our destiny. A path we could never have reached if we were trapped in endless suspicion. The path of us all trusting each other and battling the kidnappers head on. Together, we'll expose Gashu's misdeed. Gashu had something to gain from tampering with the trade. You think he had the sacrifice to go to someone he wanted to kill? Or else, you think there was somebody who Gashu didn't want to die? Is there an answer to in the clues we have left? There's a fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody. Ooh, yeah, that's... So Gashu's transgression was making the sacrifice vanish. Seems unthinkable, sure, but it's just one possibility. There is something curious about the antagonism between Gashu and Miley. Okay. Is there an answer in the clues we have left? Out of all the evidence we've seen so far, is there anything related to this transgression? Is there something like that? I think there is. If there is, I should show it to Kana. If there isn't, I should tell her there isn't. Oh. This is too hype to end, bro. It's too hype. It's too hype. Can I, Sure, but I can't show it to her. I can't show that to her. The person with the sacrifice is real likely to die. That's what Gashu meddled. Like, I don't want them to die, so I'll move the sacrifice to somebody else. Who's them here? That's obvious. The person who'd normally end up having the sacrifice. Kana! He doesn't want Kana. Gashu had something to gain from tampering with the trade. It's out there, but maybe in reality, Gashu's an ally. Like, he wanted this to be exposed so he could put a stop to the main game. Is that too unthinkable? You think he had the sacrifice go to someone he wanted to kill? The Coot hates one of us in particular. He wanted him to be killed via the sacrifice in the main game, even if it meant tampering. Yeah, you're right. But who in the world would that be? Obviously, it's got to be the guy who made an escape plan and ruined his honor as a floor master. The hacker man himself, so... You know what? This is hype, but it is sort of a good cliffhang point. So, you know what? I think this will be it for today. Thank you all very much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate. Oh, you're gonna miss it. Oh, you'll have to watch the VOD, my friend. Don't worry, there's a day in between Wednesday and next Friday, so you can watch the VOD on Thursday. You know. So thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you coming here and hanging out with me. We will be back in 4 days. Wednesday if you live in the United States. We'll be back at it with this game. We're gonna finish the main game for part 2. It's gonna be a hell of a blast. Super duper fun. Super hype. If you happen to be new here and you enjoyed hanging out with us tonight, if you think I deserve a follow, I'd appreciate that quite a bit. We stream at 3 times a week for usually 2 hours approximately. And this stream itself will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow night, where we'll join every single stream I've ever done. So if there are any you want to catch up on, you can find all of them there. Link is in the About section. Also, a special announcement is that I haven't linked my main channel yet on my About section, but periodically, I'm gonna post some highlight reels of this stream, of this game. I got a little help from someone special. Oh, fuck. That was the wrong time to snort. But yeah, so don't expect those to be extremely regular, just, you know, every once in a while for fun. So, but those will be available, and I'll start, and after I put the first one up, I'll start linking my main channel in the About section for the stream as well. So you'd expect every once in a while something like that to happen. You know, I might even handle it myself at some point, or rather, eventually I would, rationally speaking. But yeah, so I drugged this out ridiculously long. Way too long. So, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate your support in every capacity. I hope you have a good afternoon, evening, morning, etc. And I will see you all again soon with more Your Turn to Die, Death Game by Majority. Ciao!